Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. Today we're going to review and we're going to use this paper called Systems of Equations Target Practice. Match each system of equations to the target UFO that it locks onto by solving by graphing. It may help to graph each system with a different color. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a rainbow paper out of this. Now, we didn't do it like that in class because we did it our traditional pencil for one, red pencil for the other. So for this one, though, it's to make it easier, I'm just going to color everything different colors. So let's take a look at the first one, and we'll do that in my absolute favorite color, green. Oh, Bono, before you get started, take your highlighter and go along the y-axis. Remember, yellow highlighter, y-axis, y-intercept. We're going to put the y's on there. And this first problem, I'll make it nice and big so you can see it, says x plus 6 and negative x minus 4. So the y-intercepts are the end of the equations as long as the equations are in y equals mx plus b form. And you begin at the b at the back. And if there's no m, you put a 1. So there's no m in front of this x. I'm just going to put a little 1 here. And for this one, it's negative x. So I'm just going to rewrite that as y equals negative 1x minus 4. I had to make a little extra space because it didn't work that way. So let's graph these two equations. Begin with the b equals 6 and the m equals 1 over 1. You're going to rise 1 and run 1. So let's start with that. Start by graphing on the y-axis. Here we go. 6, rise 1, run 1, and run out of graph paper. But you know what to do. You follow the pattern in the opposite direction. So if it was rise 1, run right, it's going to be down 1, run left. Down 1, go left. Down 1, go left. All the way up across until you have dots everywhere along the line. And then take your ruler, connect the dots, make it nice and neat, and make sure you connect all the dots. Don't be skipping dots. Hold the ruler steady. Use your pen or pencil to push into. And what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting some, arrows. Don't forget the arrows on the end. And what I'm going to do is instead of writing the equation on the line, I'm going to write the equation by the arrow, mostly because this is going to be a very full paper and I don't want it to be any messier than it already is. So y equals x plus 6, right near this bottom arrow. And that way I know that that's the line it's supposed to be. Now I'm also going to graph this other one in green. This starts with a b equals 4. My highlighter is telling me that. So I'm going to begin at the back at negative 4. And then, I have negative 1 over 1. That means I rise 1, but I also have to go left because it's negative. So I'm going to start here at negative 4, rise 1, left 1. So dot at negative 4, rise 1, left 1. Rise 1, left 1. Rise 1, left 1. All the way across the whole grid. Oh, I already found where my answer is going to be. So, connect the points. Make sure you go across the entire grid because you never know where your lines are going to intersect. And I'm going to write the equation near this top arrow here. Y equals negative x minus 4. And look where they intersect, right here at UFO number 6. So what UFO is it? It's number 6. What are the coordinates of that UFO? Let's write that down too. 0, 0, over to negative 5, up to 1. X is negative 5, Y is 1. Okay. Now the next one, let's pick another color. Can't be green. How about, ooh, something bright. I have a pink one, I have an orange one, and a purple one. Where's my pink pen? Oh, there's my pink pen. Ha, here we go. Just to be pretty in pink. I'm gonna highlight the B's, the 5 and the 4, because you always begin at the back at the B. And this is gonna be B equals 5, and then the M here is -1 over 1. So we just did that. You rise 1, and you're gonna go left 1. So I start at +5, and I go rise 1, left 1. Here we go. Rise 1, left 1. Rise 1, left 1. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, we already went through a UFO. But maybe we're going to go through more than one UFO. You don't know that. So to get more points, you're going to go down and to the right. Down and to the right. Oh, look, see, I was right. We went through 2 different UFOs, so we don't know which one's the answer yet. So connect all those dots. Draw a nice line. And remember, don't forget to label the line by putting the equation by one of the arrows. So I'm going to put it by this arrow down here. Y equals -x plus 5. Now to graph the other one. Boom, right there. Begin at the back at the B. B equals 4. And my M is -2 over 1. So I'm rising and going left again. So here I am, starting at +4, rise 2, left 1. Well, that wasn't so fun. Here we go, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1, down and to the right to get some more points, because you got to graph all the way across. There we go. Wow, this one's going to be hard to write the equation. I'll write the equation on the top. There's a little bit of room there. So y equals -2x plus 4. And where do these two cross? Well, I think I messed that up. They cross here because I'm up 1 box from where I should be. I was supposed to start here and go through the lines. Bad Bono. Just fix that nice pink line there and grab that white out. We're just gonna get rid of this other line. Yeah. It's gonna be enough lines on here without me making a mess out of it, huh? Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't too far off. This is not a lot that we have to get rid of here, just a little bit. Down here. There we go. See, not horrible at all. And where to go? It went through number 2. And where is that located? -1, +6. So that's at number 2, -1, +6. Okay, let's get another color. Ooh, purple. Purple is pretty. Here we go. Begin at the back at the B, which is -5. And my slope M, which is -1/5. So I'm going to rise 1, go left. Don't forget, when it's negative, you have to go to the left. So start at -5, rise 1, go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only put 2 of them on there, so I have to go down 1 and go right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha, not too bad. You can only put 2 points on there. That's not a lot of points. And it only goes through 1 spaceship, so I already know the answer is going to be that spaceship number 7. But that's okay, because now I'm going to do this other one. Starting at -2, B at -2. And the M is +2 over 5. So starting down here at -2, +2, so run 2, go up 2, and then 5 to the right. Up 2, and you run out of space. Okay, so down 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. Aha, see, it is spaceship 7. Let's connect those purple dots. and then say, oh, Bono, you fool, you did not write the equations down. But no, I thought about that. This top line here is y equals negative 1/5 x minus 5, and the bottom arrow is y equals 2/5 x minus 2. So, I did think about it. And they cross at number 7. And number 7, the coordinates are -5, -4. All right. We need a new pen. How about orange? Aren't you glad I chose that color? Very, very, very sad, Bono. All right, here we go. We're going to begin at the back at b equals -1. And then because there's no number next to the x, we use 1. So we're going to do m equals 1/1. So start at -1, rise 1, run 1. Start at -1, rise 1, run 1, all the way across. Lots and lots and lots of dots. Connect the dots. Wow, that goes through a whole bunch of spaceships, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Don't forget the arrows on your line and to write the equation y equals x minus 1. Right up there. All right. And this one, begin at 5, but m is -1/1, so we're going to go left. So you're going to begin at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, left 1. 1, left 1. But also down 1, right 1. Wait a second. This looks very familiar. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is the same line as this pink one here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my arrows through the same point. I'm going to put my ruler through the same point, and I'm going to put a line right on top of that pink line from before. Remember? The one that I kind of graphed silly. And then right underneath here, I'm going to write the same equation. Y equals -x plus 5. Put some extra arrows. And look right there where it crosses. The two orange lines cross at 4. It's going to be 4, which is +3, +4. No, +3, +2. All right. What's the next color? Red. Red is good. Let's be red. So for this one, x equals 6. Oh no, now I have to think. I'll get back to that. I'll do this other one. Oh, that's not good either. Oh man, this one's gonna be hard. All right, x is 6 means that on the x line, I put a 6. And there's no y, so I know that I am not gonna intercept the y. So at x is 6, which is right here, I'm going to put a point. And I can't intersect the y line, so the only kind of line I can draw is undefined, which is a vertical line. So through the 6, I'm going to do an undefined vertical line. And it goes through 2 different UFOs. That's okay though. And I'm going to put x equals 6 right up there on the top. Wow. All right, now I have to figure out this other one. Let's make that nice and big. I have y on the same side as x. I can't have that. So what I'm going to do is add 1x to both sides. But look, I'm not lining them up. You know why? You can't line them up. Because they're not the same terms. This is -1, that's +1x. Those cannot be combined, so be careful. You're going to end up with y equals, this is 0, so get rid of it, -1 plus 1x. but that's not y equals mx plus b form. I have to switch those to get y equals 1x plus negative 1. This negative 1, that's going to be my b at the back, negative 1. And my slope, m, positive 1. So I'm going to start at negative 1, and I'm going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And I already have this right here, the orange line. So next to that orange line, matter of fact, right on top of that other orange line, this y equals x minus 1 is going to be the same as y minus x equals negative 1. Even though they look different, these are the same line, same line. So I'm just going to put my ruler right on top of this line. I'm going to go over it. Now don't make the orange line disappear, just put the black line right next to it. And look, they cross right here at number 10. So 10 is my solution. And the coordinates for 10 are 6, 5. So down here, put a 10, and the coordinates 6, 5. Now, some more colors. Do I have more colors? Yes, I didn't do a red one yet. Let's do red. Here we go. Make that big so you can see it. And I'm highlighting the 4 because that's my y-intercept, and there's no y-intercept there. Well, that's just stinky poopiness, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is add 0. No y-intercept, that makes the y-intercept 0. So I'm going to begin at the back at the b equals 0. My m is going to be rise 3, run 1. So starting from 0, rise 1, 2, 3, run 1. Rise 3, run 1. And you can go in the opposite direction, drop 3, left 1. I don't want to make any messier mess than I already have here, so let's do this. Put an arrow on each side and write the equation right up there, y equals 3x. And now to graph this, start at 4, b equals 4, and my m is negative 1 over 1, so that means I have to go left. So start at positive 4, go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, all the way across. Or you could go rise 1, left 1, rise 1, left 1. It's the same thing. Negativity. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That just worked out very nicely, didn't it? And it's crossing right here. The red lines cross at UFO number 1, and that has the coordinates positive 1, positive 3. And I'm skipping the next 2 because that's your homework. I'm going to go all the way down here, and I'm going to do the last 2 because they're a little more difficult, and I did them in class. So these 2 are up to you. And this one I'm going to do. Oh, did I forget to write the equation? Bad Bono. Here we go. Y equals negative x plus 4. Yeah. All right, on the bottom, do I have any more colors? Ooh, I have teal. Teal is pretty. I like teal. Let's do this one in teal. Make it nice and big, and look at that. Again, I don't have a y-intercept, so I have to add my own plus 0. Oh, and I forgot to highlight this negative 1. So this is going to be, begin at the back at the b, 0, and m equals, there's no one, nothing there, so I put 1 over 1. Do I have that graphed already? No, okay. Begin here at 0, 1 over 1. 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right. All the way across the whole grid. Look, it's parallel to this line, that's good. Here we go. And connect that. Go all the way across the grid. arrows on both sides. There's no space to write up here, so I'm going to write down here y equals x. Now I have to graph this one. B equals -1, so I begin at the back at the -1, and m is 2/1. So at -1, I'm going to rise 2, run 1. So starting here, at -1, rise 2, run 1, rise 2, run 1, all the way up like that. Connect all those points. Write the equation down here next to the line, y equals 2x minus 1. Yep. And they cross here at point 3, at UFO number 3, which is at 1, 1. So UF number 3, 1, 1. All right, and now we have to do the last one on this page. I'm running out of colors here. This is very disappointing. Oh, I have that ugly burgundy. Ew, I don't like this one. I mean, I like burgundy normally, but this particular shade of burgundy is very ugly. All right, so here I have y equals -5. Now remember, when it was x equals 6, it was undefined and it was vertical. But when you have just a y and no x, that has a 0 slope. So you have b equals -5, but you have m equals 0. This is a horizontal line. So you put one dot on b at -5, and then you're going to draw a horizontal. That's a cross line. So let's just put a line under here with some arrows. That's horizontal. So here's -5. And through there, straight across. Oh, look, it goes through two little, okay, that's good. Straight across. And like I said, this is not my favorite pen. It's not drawing very nicely at all. There we go. Now you gotta write the arrows on the ends and the equation here, y equals -5. All right, and then this one down here, my y-intercept is -2. So b equals -2, and then m equals -1/2. So I'm going to rise 1 and I'm going to go left 2. So here we are, -2, rise 1, left 2, rise 1, left 2, rise 1, left 2. Go in the opposite direction, down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2. Oh, finally I hit a spaceship. That took long enough, didn't it? All right. Arrows on both ends. Y equals -1/2 x minus 2, and they cross at spaceship number 8, which is at +6, -5. Spaceship number 8 at +6, -5. All right, the other two are on your own. Good luck. Don't forget to take a picture of your homework, and I will talk to you tomorrow in class. Bye.